Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here. This is the Brain Abundance Global Team first team training online, and we're really thrilled to have everybody online with us here. I see a couple of people in. I'm seeing the numbers climb. More and more people are piling on in this room. And I know that I'm going to have a couple of people on the panel with me here. So if you are one of the people that we were having on the panel, I just want you to go ahead and click on, there should be a button back there where you can get started. Okay. Okay, very good. I see a couple of people are saying we're in, we can see you, we can hear you. So go ahead, if you can see me and you can hear me, go ahead and type in the box. We're just still kind of working out the kinks here with the Google Hangout. This is the first one that I'm hosting live for you guys, so I'm really excited to see where this goes. And if you really like this interface, we might be doing the opportunity presentations with this interface as well. So go ahead and message in the group chat box. You should see a little chat box where you can type in, and let me know if you can see me and if you can hear me. I want you to also go ahead and share this presentation link with everybody on your social media. If you do the Twitter, go ahead and tweet to some of your people. If you do Facebook, go ahead and send a little message out. Make sure that your teams from Brain Abundance are on here. We're not going to kick anybody off of here who isn't in Brain Abundance currently. They can take a sneak peek at what we offer our team. So I'm really excited to see everyone here. And we're going to get right down into it. I want to wait a couple more minutes. It's right now it's 9 o'clock. I want to wait a couple more minutes for everyone else to get online and get settled with us here because I'm seeing these numbers climb. Now, I believe, let's see. I believe I have a couple of people that are coming on the broadcast, so just bear with us here, and we're going to be getting started in the next 2 minutes. I have a couple people who are going to be getting online with us here. Let's see. Oh, we're not going to do that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. It looks like I'm not going to be able to add my people on who were saying that they wanted to get on, but we will figure out how to do that here very soon. All right. Go ahead and share this with your people in your social media. We're going to go ahead and eliminate all distractions. It is now 9:01 and we're going to be getting started here. And here we go. Now tonight, my name is Jordan Wright. I'm your host for tonight, and I have, with my partners, built teams of thousands of people using the tools that we're going to share here tonight with you. So go ahead and sit tight. I want you to pull out a piece of paper and a pen, okay? Because I'm going to be sharing a lot of new things with you. And in my experience, when you go to one of these presentations, you get a lot of information, but if you don't write any of it down, you are going to miss out on so much. So I want you to write down a lot of the things that you see here, and at the very end we're going to circle 3 of these to really target and focus on this week so we can get you the results that you really want. Now, let's see. Tonight we're going to cover a getting started training. So those of you who are in the company already, you're going to be seeing an overview of the getting started training again. This is for our new people, and we're going to start doing these every Thursday evening and at 9 p.m. and we're going to be going over the getting started training. Next, we're going to do a guide to the tools so that you guys can see how we use the tools and what tools that we use every single day that has helped us to build 4, 5, 6 figure incomes. Okay? And then at the end, I'm going to handle any and all questions. If you have some questions that you don't have answers to, if you need help on getting something set up, then I want you to just type it in the chat box, and then I'll handle those at the very end. So you can actually type those in at any point, and I'll handle them as we get to the end. Now first, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. First, we have the Brain Abundance Global Team, and that is where a lot of what we do gets started. Okay, so right now, the first thing that you see right here is you see that I have the Brain Abundance site up at the upper right-hand corner. I have that in my bookmarks. I have Tazoo in my bookmarks. In fact, I have everything that I use on a daily basis in my bookmarks. And so when I get up in the morning and I pour myself a cup of coffee, I click on my Brain Abundance tab here that I have saved to my favorites. You'll see up here at the top of my browser, there's a star. And that means that it's saved in my bookmarks. And so I've bookmarked these pages and saved my login information. So with just 2 clicks of a button, I can be in my back office. Okay? That's something that's really easily accessible to me, and it keeps me in my back office on a regular basis. I check my back office on a regular basis because I want to know when somebody's coming into the business below me. Okay, the next thing that I have is the Brain Abundance Global Team, and I actually have a back door into it because I'm the developer of the Brain Abundance Global Team. So I'm going to take you in the front, Brain Abundance Global Team, and this is the page that a lot of you see when you get started in the presentations. You come to this page, you click on the button, and it brings you over to this page here, which brings you into the Global Team Opportunity presentation. And this is where you want to share with your pre-enrollees. You want to share this page with your pre-enrollees so that they can get on the presentation and figure out what this brain abundance thing is all about. That makes it easy for you, so you don't have to sit on the phone and share with somebody over the phone, hey, this is, what Brain Abundance is all about. This is our product. This is our compensation plan. Nobody wants to sit on the phone for an hour and listen to you pitch your business to them. They come and take a look at the presentation on this page, and they get it all right from me. Okay, so that eliminates some of that work for you. Now, when you put your information right here in the site, you are going to be able to go to the next page. And the reason we give this page to our pre-enrollees is because when they put their information in on this page, they're also going to get info about the compensation plan, the detailed compensation plan, information about the product, the ingredients, our testimonials, and we have the recorded presentations in here. We have it in English, and we have it in Spanish. These are live presentations in English and in Spanish, and these are the recorded presentations, okay? Now, this is just what we share with the people who are just getting started in the business. This little button down here that you see, this is the members only area. So when you get started in Brain Abundance, you want to take step 1. As soon as you become a member, watch these videos to set up your back office. Okay, so you click on Getting Started Training, and you're going to see several different videos. Dave teaches you how to set your rotator because, of course, you want one paid person on your common leg. And then you want to switch it over to your inside leg and start building that leg, building your team to match the other leg, okay? The next thing you want to do is set up your payment processes. And then the next thing you want to do is setting up your high converting capture page. By a show of hands, or yes, I've seen this, no, I haven't seen this, does anybody know what Tazoo is? Anybody on this presentation know what Tazoo is? You guys, don't be scared. You can go ahead and message in the chat box. What is Tazoo? Does anybody know what Tazoo is? It's actually a free marketing system that we've set up that is available for you to use on a regular basis. Have you seen the Tazoo capture pages? Okay. I am going to show you where to find those right now. I'm going to screen share with you. Let's see. Here we are. Start screen share. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and log in here and show you where you can find these capture pages. Now, some of you have seen this, some of you haven't. The company offers you several different capture pages in your back office, right? So, we log in, we go to my website addresses, and you see these several different capture pages. Everybody in the company has access to these capture pages. Okay, so these are getting used on a regular basis. What we have in the back of Tazoo is 3 different capture pages that nobody else gets to use. Only the people on our team. Okay? All right, so we go to Tools, and we go to Landing Page Builder, and we click on Add, and you're going to see the Brain Abundance capture page we have here, and then there's 2 other capture pages that we have as well. We have this one, the one with the yacht, okay, and when that loads, it's actually a pretty cool page. Okay, so that's another one that we have. And then the next page that we have is this free gift page, which remarkably, this page converts incredibly well. The simpler the page, the better. And there's a psychology when using capture pages, which is you don't want people to know what the business is before they put their information in the page. You want to just give them a little teaser so they want to put their information in, get their free position, and go forward. All right, so now that you see your Tazoo capture pages, now when somebody puts their information in on this capture page, their information is going to go right into your Brain Abundance Contact Manager. Okay? Their information is also going to go into a Contact Manager in Tazoo. So you'll be able to have all your leads back here as well. Okay, so the next thing that you do is you want to purchase a domain for 99 cents. And so you'll just click here and follow along with the video that Dave has here, and then he also shows you how to forward the domain. And then Joe has some really great trainings down here which show you how to share the business with people. And that brings us to our next topic, and that is sharing the business. Now, what we have been using is a lot of the tools in the Brain Abundance Global Team back office. Now, these tools, here we go. These tools are found in the traffic section, the Get Visitors section. You go to that traffic section, you're going to see where our classified ads are, and that's the first thing that we're going to go over right now. Many of the people on the team, are not utilizing their free methods. There are free methods out there like Craigslist, like Backpage, like Locanto.com, USFreeAds.com, Classifieds for Free, ClassifiedAds.com, It'sMyMarket.com, ClassifiedGiant.com. Honestly, uh, the most effective are these three up here at the top, and this classified ads giant down here. But you know what? You might as well stick them out on some of the other pages as well. And this takes just a couple of minutes. It takes a couple of minutes to put your ad out, and if you do it every single week, I have people on the team that are making $1,500 a month just from posting Craigslist ads and nothing else. Because you never know who you're going to find on Craigslist. You never know when you're going to find somebody who really, really falls in love with this company and decides to run with it and make you a whole heck of a lot of money. So this is something that I know a lot of people aren't using, okay? Because I can go on Craigslist and select the cities where I know I have people who are upgraded, who are in the business, and I select those cities that they are, and I don't see any ads for Brain Abundance in the sales section or in the BizOps section. The best place to post these ads, and we have a couple ads right here for you that you can use. Okay, copy and paste it right in. I'll do it right now. Craigslist. Okay, Craigslist.com, Eastern Shore. I actually go to my account. I log into my account, and then I'll be able to see the ads that I've run, okay? And all I have to do after I've run that ad is renew the ad. Now, you'll have to take an extra step and go forward and do your Backpage ad every week, do your Locanto ad every week. Go ahead and do the rest of these ads every week and be amazed at the leads that come in. Now, once these guys come into the company, then they're going to have a position in the company. They're going to have a starter back office. They're going to get those emails about what's going on below them. Now, I know that there are 6- and 7-figure income earners that still utilize Craigslist. The reason they're 6- and 7-figure income earners is because they're still doing the small, stupid things that are easy to do, but also easy not to do. And that's what gets us all of the time, is the things that are easy not to do, we don't do them, and then we don't get those results. So post these ads, guys. Post them every week. Every Monday morning I get up, I make myself a nice cup of coffee, and I post my ads. Okay? So, enough with that horse. I think we beat him till he was dead. All right. The next one that you want to do, if you're just getting into the company, you actually have a list that you had no idea that you had. And it's in your email account. And Dave does a fantastic training right here that shows you how to find that list and how to email that list that you have already in your email. And you can actually utilize any of these. These are called email invites. And these little ads have your link in them. So you send them out to the people that are in your list, and they take a tour on your page. And never write somebody off as, oh no, they're not interested, oh no, they don't like things like this, oh no, I'm not going to share it with him because, you know, he's done things in the past and he wasn't successful, so he's not going to want to do this. You never ever know what an opportunity is going to mean to someone. In fact, I have a guy here locally who said, you know, I have this guy, friend of mine, but, you know, I'm not going to share the business with him because he's gotten started in some things before and, you know, he didn't have any success, so he's not going to want to see this. Don't decide for someone. You know what happened? I shared the business with that guy because he said he wasn't going to. I shared the business with that guy, and that guy got in, and that guy got excited, and that guy started signing up a lot of people. And my friend is really, really kicking himself for not doing so. So keep that in mind when sharing with your warm market, when sharing your email invites. Don't erase somebody's email out of there because you don't think that they're going to like what you have. Okay? All right, so that's that for the email invites. Back to traffic. We have a co-op back here. We've got some really great traffic. 30 to 35 opt-ins for $50. And guys, we are having a lot more than 30 to 35 opt-ins, okay? We guarantee you 30 to 35, but every time a co-op goes through, I get a call and it says, holy cow, I got a lot more than that. I got 50, or, you know, I'm not going to say what they've been getting, but they've been getting a lot of really good results. And once those guys are in the company, you're going to want to follow up with them. So another thing too, to add to this, in the last part of the traffic getting techniques, is these handout cards. Now, some people like to do business cards. Business cards are great, but I also know that business cards get thrown in the trash. They get stuck in your wallet, and they stay there for years and years, never to be looked at again. The print is so small, you can barely read them. 9 times out of 10, they just end up in the garbage can. So I don't do the business card thing. Instead, I do these things right here. These are handout cards. It's too big to stick in your wallet and forget about it, and it's too nice. We have them on this really heavy card stock, okay, with the corners around it. It's too nice to throw in the trash. So someone is going to take a look at the website that you have, and these we customize with your name, phone number, and email. Okay, so we have those available for you too. 100 of them for 27 bucks. Not that bad of a deal. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is, after you get some leads in the funnel, and you know what, there's a couple of other tools that I'm going to share with you after this. I'm just showing you what we have in the back office right now, in the back office of Brain Abundance Global Team. There is going to be more, and I do have more to share with you. In fact, I believe I was just talking with Joe Dickinson, and he said that perhaps next week, the following Thursday, he will teach us some of his Facebook strategies. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now, step 3. This is the most important part. In fact, this is everything to your business, and that is follow up. Okay? Now, after you get some leads in the funnel, after you get some people in your contact manager, okay? After you get some of these guys in your contact manager, you're going to want to contact them. The system does a lot of the work for you. The system sends emails on a regular basis. But Gmail has kind of messed things up. It's kind of switched things around, and so you know, your emails are not really getting to your people. They're ending up in the promotions or the updates. They're going to see them when they click over here, but who knows when they'll see them. So the system's going to work on them, but because Gmail has changed some things, they're not going to see them right off the bat. And so what I do is, when someone comes into the business, I send them a personal email. You have seen these emails in your back office, right? You've seen these emails that you receive from Brain Abundance when somebody comes in and takes a look at the company. You've seen these emails. So what I do is I click on the email, and then I click on that person's email. I might call them right away, or I will email them right away. Okay, it's 9 p.m. I'm not going to call her right now. I'm also going to tell you exactly what to say when you call someone. But if I click this, it opens a new message here, and I say, Monica, hey. Hey, I say hey because it's friendly. I say hey because it sounds unprofessional. I mean, call me crazy, but you know, if it knock somebody off their axis a little bit, they're more apt to click on it to say, hey, what's this? Welcome to the team. Okay, welcome to the team. Login details inside. Woohoo, Monica. Login details inside. She's going to click on this. Okay, and then I have this thing called canned responses. Now, in the back of Brain Abundance Global Team, under follow-up, we have some copy-paste email templates, okay? These email templates, is what I'm doing right now, as I'm sending her this email. Congratulations, you have a position in Brain Abundance, or welcome to the fastest growing team in Brain Abundance. So you can actually copy this, right click and copy, and then I go back over here to my email. Woohoo, where is it at? To my email, and I can paste it in here, and then I add my name, my name, not your name, my name. Add my name, Jordan, and I go and I put my number in and all that jazz. Or I have something called canned responses. Now, instead of going to the team site every single day, going to the team site and copying this and pasting it, what you can do is you can open up a notepad. And you can paste this in here, and you can customize the information with your information so that it's already set in there. And then when you go through and you send these emails, you just pop open your handy dandy notepad that you're going to have saved on your desktop, okay? So you're going to save these on your desktop. Apparently my computer doesn't like me right now. Let's see this. Okay, so you're going to save it to your desktop. You guys get the point here. And okay, you're going to save it to your desktop and copy it in there. Or Gmail has a really, really cool tool that I was trying to share with you guys there, which is called canned responses. So when I'm going through here, I say, Monica, hey, welcome to the team. And this literally takes me like 5 seconds to do this. Okay, canned responses. I have these couple different canned responses. It's the Wednesday opt-in, Sunday opt-in, and welcome opt-in message. This is the one that I use. And it's all white for some reason. Let's see. Hold on. That is because, there we go. We're going to junk that. Let's see. Canned responses, welcome opt-in message. Okay, first we want to welcome you to the team, brainabundanceglobalteam.com. Here are your login instructions. There's a picture of us so you know we're not fake people. Here's all our contact information. Please don't hesitate to call us anytime. We'd love to help you get this going. Okay, how we can help you make great money quickly. Little statements like this, not please buy this product because I need to make some money. No, hey, let's show you we've got great support training and all the tools you need to be successful right here on this page. And when they go to this page, they're going to go to that Brain Abundance Global team. They're going to register for the presentation, or they're going to go on the website, and they're going to see all the cool stuff that we have up here about the compensation plan and all that great stuff that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and send this out to Monica, and then I'm going to show you how I did this little canned responses thing here, okay? So send. You're welcome, Monica. All right. Then I'm going to go to settings, all right? In my settings of Gmail, this is a neat little trick that you guys are getting right here. Don't really share this with many people. Okay, so in my settings, if you go to, let's see, no, how did I do that? Inbox. Let's see, forwarding, web labs, that's where it is. You go to your settings and then you go to labs, okay? And then you're going to scroll down and you're going to see something that says canned responses. It's in here somewhere, okay? It's enabled canned responses right here. It's at the very top for me, probably because I have it enabled. Then you just want to click Enable, and then you want to click on Save Changes. And what that'll do is every time you you open a email to send to someone, if you click on this little More Options button down here, you have all your emails written for you. So all you have to do is say, Fred, welcome to the team, and then pop in this little message and you're good to go. Boom, we can send that out, okay? So really cool tidbit trick. The easier it is to do, the easier it is to make a lot of money, right? Okay, so that is a little bit about follow-up and how I do the emails. Now, you want to email them when they opt in, and then you want to email them for the cutoff. The company does it too, but you know what? If you email them and let them know, that's an additional message that they're getting so they don't miss it somehow, okay? Welcome, welcome to the team. Get to the presentation tonight. It's going to show you about your position in the company. And I'm going to add some more of these back here because there's only a couple. So I want you guys to have some more to choose from. Okay, and then make sure that you welcome them to the team after they upgrade to an independent business owner, okay? That's a really good thing to do. There was another thing I wanted to tell you about the emails. So email them when they opt in, email them for the presentation. Oh, yeah, how are you going to email them? Am I going to email these guys one at a time? Well, I do when they first come in. When they first come into my inbox, I just go down here and I message them, and then I go to the next one, and then I go to the next one, and then I go to the next one. Hey, you guys, stop stealing all my leads. Just kidding. Okay, but then for the Wednesday midnight cutoff, I don't email them all one at a time. I actually go into my Brain Abundance, okay, and I type in, for the type, I choose pre-enrollee, and then I click on search, and and then it pulls up all my pre-enrollees, okay, and then see this cool little button right here that says export, this button right here? This thing is acting up. I think it's because we're on the Hangout. Okay, this cool little button right here that says export is actually going to export them to my computer, and it's going to open them up in a Excel spreadsheet. So then I can actually take and highlight all these emails. I can highlight, I think you can email out. I would email out no more than 300 some odd a day, okay, from an email. And I don't use my personal email. I use a different email. Check out all these emails I have. Woohoo! I got a whole bunch of different emails just for sending emails out to people to welcome or to invite them to the presentation. This is if you don't have an Aweber. Now, if you have an Aweber, you can just log into your handy-dandy Aweber, and you can send your message from your Aweber. Okay? If you don't, make a new Gmail. Go to gmail.com, create a new account. Make sure you remember the password information, and then when the Wednesday cutoff comes out, highlight those guys out of your back office like I just showed you how to do with export. Make sure you choose BCC, or you're going to be sending a bunch of your leads to a bunch of different marketers. You don't want to send them just two. You want to send it to BCC. This is very important. Make sure you send to BCC and BCC only. Paste them in there, and then it'll send it up to all of those guys. Make sure it's BCC. Like I said, don't do it two, or you're going to be sending your leads to a bunch of different marketers. Then your subject, your message, come get your buns on over here to the Brain Abundance Global Team Opportunity presentation so you can see what we have in store for you about your position in the company. Okay, so that's how you do that. All right. Now, the other piece of the follow-up is calling scripts. We have a couple of calling scripts back here. A lot of you are scared to call people, and you don't need to be scared to call anyone because you're not cold calling. This is not a scary thing. This is you reaching out to somebody who inquired information from you. They wanted to know what was on your next page, and you're just giving them a call to let them know that they have a position in the company. Because sometimes, about half the time, they don't even know. They don't even know that they have a position in the company. All they know is they clicked on a Craigslist ad, okay, about a really cool company. They checked it out. They thought it was neat. They clicked off of there, and they went on about their business, and they forgot all about it. when you do that personal touch with that email, that's going to put it in front of their face again. When you give them a call, that's really going to put it in front of their face again, and they're going to have some feedback. They're going to be able to ask you questions. They can't ask questions to an email. So getting some calls out. I dedicate Wednesdays and Sunday nights to calling all of my pre-enrollees to invite them to the presentation. I dedicate a little bit of time on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays as well. Thursdays I really like to catch up with my team and see how everybody's doing, but mainly you just want to set aside a little bit of time a day. You don't have to call 100 people a day. All you need to do is get in touch with 10 people a day. 10 new people a day, and just, if they're in your back office, all you have to do is say, Fred, hey, this is Jordan from Brain Abundance. How are you doing? He's going to say, Jordan, from where? From Brain Abundance. Oh, I don't know what that is. Well, you took a look at our site the other day, and I just wanted to let you know that when you took a look at our site, we actually gave you a position in the company, and I'm actually building a portion of your business for you. Say, what? That's crazy. Yeah, we actually make a lot of money from home. That's really neat. I've heard about things like that, but, you know, I didn't really know that was a real thing. Well, come and check out what we do tonight at hugeannouncement.com, or I like to send them to brainabundanceglobalteam.com so they can get the full feel of everything that we have. And at that point, I say, you know, hey, how's it going? What do you do for a living? And that's really when you call people. A lot of people want to know how to close people. And how you close people is you ask them questions. You ask them questions. You say, you know, what have you been doing for a living? What do you have going on? Do you have kids? Are you married? You know, if you were to start a business, would you have to involve your wife in the decision-making process? You know, and kind of feel them out. It's called trial closing. It's before you make the sale. You're constantly trial closing by asking questions. Okay? So what do you do for a living, Fred? Oh, I work on trucks. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's hard work. Yeah, you betcha. Well, Fred, I mean, is that something that you see doing for a long time? I mean, what are your plans for retirement? You know, how's your family? You know, and then you get to learn a lot about what people are doing, about where they are, about what their relationship is with money. And then at that point, you can use it as a teaching moment to leverage them towards the system, or I mean, there are many different ways. So just getting out there and welcoming them to the company and inviting them to the presentation is going to do leaps and bounds for you in your business. Now, we talked about Craigslist. We talked about a little bit about Facebook. Now, Facebook marketing is a lot of fun. The one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to spam your link all over the place. That is not what we do here. We build relationships with people, and oftentimes it's just like having a call with someone. You know, being in Facebook is just like being at a friend's barbecue. Okay, you wouldn't walk up to a group of people, some of them you know, some of them you don't, and say, hey, you know, I'm in this really great business, and you know, and you get that glazed look over your eyes, and it's so awesome, and we're making lots of money, and we've got these awesome pills, and they make you feel great. And they're going to be like, whoa, you know, what is this person talking about? And that's a lot of times what people do on Facebook. They're like, hey, guess what? I have this awesome thing, and you know, and people are like, whoa, you know, hold your horses. I'm in my own business, you know, or I'm doing my own thing, or I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. You know, so build relationships with people first. That is my one Facebook tip that I'm going to give you tonight. Also, YouTube and making videos. Some of you don't want to make videos, and that's okay. You can actually go to Fiverr.com, and for $5 you can have somebody do your video for you, post it to YouTube and put your link on there, and then when somebody asks you what you do for a living on Facebook, you can say, check out my video. Okay, it's not me, but check out my video. This is what I do. And for, you know, they get a 60-second commercial about what you do, and that's a really cool way to share your business rather than just sending them over a link. Here you go. That's what I do. You know, that way you get to qualify that person. If they're interested in what you have to say on your video, they're going to go to the link in your YouTube and they're going to take the tour. Okay? Another great thing to do is blogging, and that's another thing that we have available for you in the Tazoo system. Is we have a really cool blog for you. In this Tazoo system, if you go under Tools, you're going to see My Blog, and this blog has some tools in it that are worth upwards of $300. Okay? So, oops, proceed anyway. Sometimes you're going to get that little yellow. Tazoo was actually a company. We used to charge $30 a month for this system. And it was a thriving company, but when we saw Brain Abundance, we were so floored by the compensation plan, so amazed by the product, that we actually took everybody from the company and brought them over into Brain Abundance. So this used to be $30 a month, okay? With this blog here, you can actually share about Brain Abundance, and we actually have a really cool tool in the back there, which, you know, you guys can take a look at that on your free time. I'm not going to really get into it all, but it SEOs your page for you. It makes it so that your page is going to be very high in rankings. And I've had a lot of people visit my page, and I wrote it a couple months ago and just kind of let it hang out there, and I've actually had a couple leads from it. So blogging is a really great way to share your business as well, and can be very, very lucrative. On top of that, there are some incredible trainings on the blogging. Dave does a couple trainings back here, and then there are some mindset trainings, and I thought we had some trainings on a couple of different marketing strategies, but I'll actually post that up in the Brain Abundance Global Team site, so you guys can have access to that as well, because I see that it's not back there, and that's talks about using magazine ads, using Pinterest, and all the different methods there are to get leads. There are so many different ways. So I know that I said in the beginning for you guys to pull out a sheet of paper and write some of these things down. Now that we're at the end of this, is there anything that you can think of, or that you can think of that you have a question about? Because I want to address questions at this time now, and then I also want you guys to tell me what is one thing that you're going to focus on this week. Okay? Actually, let's set our goals a little higher. 3 things you're going to do this week. 3 things you're going to focus on this week to build your brand and build your business and get more leads in Brain Abundance. I want you guys to go ahead and chat with me. Okay? So go ahead, put a little message in there. If you have questions, if you want to know how to do something in Brain Abundance, if something doesn't make sense to you, I want you to go ahead and ask me, and I'm going to walk you through how to do it. So, do we have anyone with some questions? On top of that, I want to know what you're going to be doing different this week. Let's see. Is anybody going to be using any of these tools this week? I have a feeling I'm not seeing where you guys are messaging me, because I see a lot of people on here, but I know there's some questions you guys have, and we're going to be having some panelists on. Like I said, this is our first Google Hangout. We're just now learning how to use this, and so we're going to be having some panelists on the line, and every week we're going to have some new trainings and new information available for you. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, it looks like there are no questions. We're going to go ahead and conclude this session of the Brain Abundance Global Team training presentation. I did promise you that we are going to be, I have a freebie for you, and it's from Mr. Wallace Nuanez. He has a great ebook of some tactics that you can use to promote and share your business. So I am going to be sending those out to everyone who was on the presentation tonight. So God bless each and every one of you, and we will see you on the next presentation. Okay, good night, guys.